So you're socially isolated. Maybe you're like me. Maybe your family has told you, seeing as you're over 70, we're putting you in lockdown. Bit of a cheek, isn't it, to tell us 70-year-olds what to do. However, I really think we're probably better safe than sorry. So to ward off boredom and to keep all your joints mobile and the strength that you've achieved at your Extend class up to date, I've put together a 20-minute or approximately 20-minute workout that you can do every day at home. Now, I think we're going to manage this. We're British, we're good at crises. Right, let's get started. We have to start every exercise session with a warm-up. Now, normally I would use some really nice jolly music for this, something bright, but I'm unable to use it here, so I hope you can pick up something at home. So we're going to start off slowly, just working on the spot, gradually building up. Then we'll bring the arms in. How are you doing? I hope you've got more space than me. Then take the arms forward, all the time keeping the feet in action. Then we'll take one up. That's good. And the other side. How are you doing? Now we're going to do a step to the side, step to the side, step to the side, step to the side. Keep stepping, keep everything moving, and now we're going to add the arms. Step, tap, step, tap, tap, step, tap, step, tap, and back to the beginning. I'm walking on the spot. Now use the arms. And the arms a bit more. And overhead, one at a time. And the other arm. Golly, this is not good without music, is it? Normally our classes have lovely music that's suitable for our age group. Keep the feet and ankles working and build it up using the arms as well. Let's walk again, and this time we're going to point the toe. Point the toe, point the toe, point the toe. Stretch the heel, stretch the heel, stretch the heel, stretch the heel. Start again. How are you doing? Is your heart beginning to go a bit? Don't overdo it. Remember, we're over 70. They tell us we're at risk. And bringing the arms in higher up. And overhead. And the other one. Remember to keep using your feet. Step, tap, step, tap, step, tap, step, tap. Add the arms, add the arms. Now we're going back to the one in front, pointing the toe. And point, 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 point. And the heels. Off we go again. Are you still with me? All the time, building this up slowly and carefully, keeping everything moving. I hope, of course, you've checked everything round about you so you don't collide with anything. I've checked this lamp because there's every chance I'll give it a good belt and knock it over. Step to the right. Step, tap, step, tap. And let's go forwards. Toes, toes, toes. I hope you're enjoying this. Heels. Well, it's better than sitting watching all that blinking depressing BBC News. Right, let's think that we've now warmed up. And what we're going to do next, we're going to rearrange our body so that we're in the right position to start exercising. Good posture starts with foot placement, 2 feet parallel, even weight distribution, and just bend the knees to feel the whole footprint as if you were standing in the sand on the beach, if only. Check that your feet are evenly placed. Check your pelvis is the right angle. Pull in all the way up, all the way up, all the way up. Reach the rib cage, press the heel down and release. Reach the rib cage, press the heel down and release. Release the shoulders. A couple of times, position the head. Now we're going to do a bit of loosening, which could be difficult with this lamp. We're going to start swinging the arms. We've got to loosen the shoulder joints. You'll notice I've got 2 chairs here. We're going to use the chairs a little bit later on. And the other side, very loose, 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 loose. Circle, circle, circle. Now remember, your arms work this way too. So you need loose joints working at this angle. And circle, 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 circle. Let's stretch the heel. Stretch your heel. Point the toe, stretch the heel and change feet. Now you can see me. Stretch the heel. Feel the stretch up the back of your leg, the back of your ankle, and come back. Now we're going to take a step to the side, keeping the hips forwards. Press, press, press and release. And the other side, press, press, press and release. Now we're going to take the foot forward. So you forwards, we're going to take it back. Being careful about the balance, take it back. I've hit the window. And stretch the back leg, bending the front and the weight is forward. Here's the side view. Forwards, take it out, take it back, press the heel down, stretching the front of the hip. And now give yourselves a shuggle. That's what we call in Scotland, giving yourself a shake out. We call it a shuggle. So let's move from that on to working on your waist. Now your waist is really your spine. Have a look and see. What's happening when I do that? My spine is bending to the side. So we have to do the two things. We have to work the spine to the side and we have to rotate the spine. Don't move the hips. It's necessary to rotate the spine. Your spine, of course, will work forwards. It will also work backwards. We do too much forwards and we're not doing backwards when we're over 70. So let's start on working on the waist. Take the right arm up. Press the heel down. I think I'm disappearing out the shot. Drop your head, reach over and down. Give it a really big stretch. Change sides, reach over and down, and reach over and down. This time go over the top, tap your sides, slide the arm and repeat. Let your knees go so you're not all stiff, like what we would call a stookie in Scotland. Keep your knees going so that the whole body is moving, remaining flexible, and of course, remaining warm. That's the waist that way. Let's think about it. I'm going to come forwards. Let's think about it moving round in rotation. Try that. Put the feet hip width apart, bend your knees. Control here. I call that wearing your concrete knickers. Keep them there. And we're going to rotate and rotate, rotate and rotate. Open out and come back, open out and come back. I think I better do it sideways. Rotate and rotate, rotate and rotate. Open out and come back, open out and come back. Now, can we join that onto what we did with the legs? So we'll start off going over the top and down, slide and down, over the top and down and slide. Now stay there. Let's swing that move we did before. Swing and swing, swing and swing, open out and back, open out and back. Other side. Over the top and down, slide up, take your head with you, over the top and down, slide up, and we're going the other way. Rotate, rotate, drop the shoulders, rotate and rotate, open out and back, open out and back. Well done. Let's move on to legs. For this I'm using a chair. You might find that you need two chairs for balance. So here we are with two of our dining room chairs, and I'm going to work on legs. It's very important that you keep your legs working. Very important you keep the strength because of your balance, and you need the strength for going up and down stairs and getting in and out of the car. So we're going to start first of all pressing down on the foot so that you're folding over at the base of your toes, and the other side, press down and back and down and back. Now can you go over and over? Lift the heels, don't move the concrete knickers, keep it moving. Try again. You need that move to walk successfully. Otherwise, you shuffle with flat feet. So you need that move, pressing across the top of your toes. Now the other move you need to keep your walking good is stretching the heel. Stretch the heel and back, stretch the heel and back. Stretch the heel and back. I'm halfway out the window. How are you getting on? Now we're going to strengthen the knee joints. Nice control, straight knee. Toes, heels, bend, stretch, bend and down. Straight knee, bend, stretch, bend and down. Once more. Toes, heels. Bend in and stretch, bend in and down. Toes, heels, bend in, stretch, in and down. Now can we do the other one, where you took your foot forward, you took it back, in that back position, and you're going to bend both knees just a little bit, bend and lift and bend and lift, keep the weight in the middle and change feet. How are you getting on? Forwards and back, maintain the position, bend and lift, bend and lift, bend and lift and bend feet together. Well done. Now I'm going to put the chair in front of me and I'm going to do the sideways move to strengthen the thigh muscles. So you did the sideways move. This time we're going to make it a bit stronger. Press down, push up, press down, push up, press down. Using these muscles, press down and change. Press down, push up, press down. Keep everything straight, keep everything controlled and feel your whole footprint. Now let's add the arms. Press down and lift, press down and lift, press down and up, press down, change, press down and lift, using the leg, down and lift, down, up, down, up. Nice work. Now we're going to do the seated section. This is a section for people who have difficulty standing. I'm going to shift this chair so I've got more space. What we have here is an ability to do the same waist exercise and the same spinal strengthening in a seated position. Make sure you have a gap behind you, 2 feet, 2 feet, 2 feet. Don't try this on the sofa while you're watching EastEnders because you'll shuggle about. Be completely centred, pull the tummy in and the pelvic floor in to support, put one hand on the chair and we're going to do the same thing we did standing. Over the top and down, slide and down, over the top and down, slide and change, over the top and down, slide. You see, it's much harder in the chair because you can't cheat. You're sitting inside your pelvis. Mind you, how you would sit outside it, I don't know. So that's what you're trying to do. Hold the chair over and back. All the time you're mobilizing the whole spine and what used to be our waist. You know what that's like. Reach and down. Where did the waist go, for heaven's sake? I'm blaming gravity. Right, let's do one more rotation. Rotation, 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 rotation. Open out and back, open out and back. Well done. Now I'm going to do a section for upper body strengthening. Shoulders, arms and upper backs. You see I'm using today 2 bottles of water. It's up to you. If you can get weights in the supermarket or one of the discount stores, that would be good. If not, you can use tins of beans or you can use bottles of water. So you need to be warm before you start. You need to make sure your abdominal muscles are pulled in, your shoulders are down and your head is perfectly balanced. Leave yourself a bit of space behind you in the chair so you can move. Bring your elbows in so you feel them and have your palms to the roof. And we're going to pull back. Notice my elbows are in. These are muscles, these are exercise for the muscles that support the shoulder joint. You should feel them around the top of the back of your shoulders. Now take them out on the diagonal and bring them in. Take them out and bring them in. Is your tummy still supporting you? Good. Now keep the elbows in. Let's go again. Don't join the hands because that will give you round shoulders. Now have a rest. Now if you're really good at this, you can just keep going. These were for the muscles round here. Now we're going to do the muscles on your upper back between your shoulder blades. So we're going to take the arms not quite straight out to the side. Pull the shoulder blade, don't lift, drop the shoulders. Pull together, together, together and release. Pull together, 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 and release. Pull together, 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 and release. Last time, pull together, 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 and rest. Now we're going to do the bicep muscles. Elbows in, lift and drop, lift and drop, squeeze and squeeze and squeeze and release, and lift and drop, lift and drop, squeeze, squeeze, squeeze and release. Now can we take them in, pull back, and in, pull back, and tap and tap and tap and release. Feel the muscles across the front of your chest working, and release. Don't move your head. Now, can you take it so that you're in and out and up and down? In and out and up and down. Two more. In and out. Keep breathing. Oh, this is hard work without the music to carry us along. And relax. Now let's just do wrists. Lift the wrist, drop the wrist. Lift, drop. Your elbows are close. Remember, it's your shoulders that are working, not your arms. Turn them over and out. My elbows are in to stop the temptation of my arms flapping about. Now just circle, circle. Oh, it looks really funny without your arms, doesn't it? And the other way, and rest. This is the other one you can use. You can use a resistance band, which you would put under your arms, and you would hold your elbows close, and you would pull as you did the same exercises, but not everybody would have a set of bands like that. But these are the exercises you can do with tins of beans, or you can do with a resistance band. I hope you've enjoyed that, and I hope that you'll come to an Extend class whenever this is all over. There are Extend classes all over the UK, and if you look on the internet, Extend exercise, you will find where there is a class close to you. My classes are in Edinburgh, Inkerstorfen, Marchmont and Cameron Toll. So I won't see you on the other side. I'm going to see you on episode 2, where we're going to be working on spinal strengthening and pelvic floors. So I'll see you then.